Hi, good morning, everyone. Fareen this side, and I'm going to train you today on pure skin. So I'm sure that you all know about this range very well and what is it known for. However, I'm still going to tell you each and everything in detail. So let's understand what is the skin care range is majorly known for. So Pure Skin is one skincare range that we have, which is known for people, or the purpose of Pure Skin is people, especially from the teen age, in the age of 12 till the age of 19, or 13 till the age of 19, they have a problem of acne. They have a problem of blemishes. They have a problem of, because of the hormonal changes in the body, they have multiple um, reoccurring blemishes that are like keep on coming, and they leave mark. One single acne comes on your face and it just leaves a mark, and it takes a lot of time for that mark to go. So we already had Pure Skin range, as the name suggests, pure skin, clear skin. So we already had this range. However, now what we have done is we have relaunched this range. Now, why have we relaunched it? Because this is now much more improved, much more better formula with more effective and consumer tested formulation. So you will get to see in upcoming slides, you will get to see that there are people who have used it, and they have given their reviews that 90% of the people agree on. They have seen reduce marks on their faces. They have reduced the effect of oil is reduced on their face. So similar to that, there have lots and lots of consumer testing has been done before the new Pure Skin has been relaunched. So the purpose, whenever we relaunch a product, the idea is to make it much more effective, much more improved, much more better and performing. So now let's understand what's so different and what's so performing and what's so more improved in the new Pure Skin range with the help of the ingredient. So the first and foremost thing is our skin requires one thing which is called hydration. The more and more hydrated our skin is, it is automatically very healthy, glowing, and it will have the least number of concerns. Your skin will not become oily. Your skin will never have fine lines and wrinkles. Your skin will never have open pores. Your skin will never have any issues, dullness, or any issues when your skin is well hydrated. So people who attend my training offline, online, I always emphasize on one thing, which is your skin should be very, very, very hydrated. Number one. Number two is having new cell formation. So it's a very common thing, I would say, that if we really want to um, if we really, really want our skin to be glowing, if we really want our skin to look healthy, we need to have new cells. So the idea is, if there is a mark, once that is removed, it's kind of a dead cell that is being accumulated. So once that dead cell has to be removed, then what will happen is the new cell should come up and replace it, and that's how it becomes your skin automatically starts looking much more youthful. Reduce inflammation. So what do we understand exactly by reduce inflammation? So let's understand it on practical grounds. Whenever we have one pimple, what happens? It becomes red. It's slightly swelled, and there's pain. So, and at times there's water, or there's slight content which is oozing out from the pimple. So that actually, you touch it and that goes to another part, and that this is how the inflammation, the infection starts. So now if we control the infection to a limited area where the pimple is, so how it is going to help us? It is actually going to help us in um, like controlling the infection and then curing it. So this is what, like, there are three formulas on which Pure Skin really works on, and we will discuss it as and when we move ahead. Now, powerful blemish fighting ingredients. So definitely we have ingredients which work on three formulas. Number one formula is that the pimple that you already had has left a mark. The pimple has gone, there's no pain, no redness, no swelling, but there's a mark which is there already, which is actually blocking your healthy pores, and it is actually working as a dead cell on your pores, not letting your skin breathe. So the first formula on which Pure Skin works on is removing the dead cells. Second thing, so once is your all the marks that you have, all the blemishes that you have will gradually go off. The second thing is controlling the infection. Like you already have an active pimple, now this pimple has some antibacterial, some bacterial effect, so this pimple shouldn't spread to another part of your face, shouldn't go to another part of your face. So what do we do is we control this inflammation so that it doesn't spread, and we have ingredients like that. And the third step is that uh, avoiding or reducing or not letting the new pimple to come and block or to grow. So this is the third formula, like not letting a new pimple to come in to grow onto your skin so that your skin remains healthy. So first formula, remove the dead cells and remove all the pigmentation and blemishes marks that you have. Second, control the pimple from spreading and any kind of infections from spreading. And third is control and stop the new pimple that are coming so that they do not spread, and in future you do not have this issue on a recurring basis. Okay, so three simple formulas on which Pure Skin is working. So now let's understand what ingredients do we have and what do they do exactly. So we have salicylic acid. Salicylic acid, I'm sure if you have attended the offline training and online training, I always tell you salicylic acid is one thing which actually goes to your pores and deeply clean your pores, so that if there's any excess oil, excess dirt on the pores, it actually is cleaning, extracting it and cleaning it so that your pores are becoming very clear, very clean, and it is very, very healthy for your skin to not feel clogged, and it actually unclogs your pores. Okay, now the salicylic acid with hydroxy acid is also a BHA, so this also has got the properties of antimicrobial, or I would say the infection is even controlling the infection even with salicylic acid, which is with BHA. Now let's talk about the other ingredient, which is glutenolactone. Glutenolactone has got the properties of antibacterial properties, wherein it controls your infection, it controls your pimple not to spread further. However, the other thing that this also does is clear your skin from the dead cells that we have, reduce the existing blemishes and fade blemishes marks that you have on your skin, which is the biggest problem when people are suffering from blemishes, pimples. One problem which is very common that people have is that they have marks issue and then it doesn't just go off. It takes a lot of time for that one single mark to go off. So that is the reason it takes lots and lots of time for this particular thing to happen, and that's the reason your skin doesn't look very clear, very clean. So salicylic acid and glutenolactone together work as a antimicrobial and antibacterial, which controls your infection and also at the same time removes all the dead cells that you have on your pores, unclog your pores so that your skin starts feeling more fresh, more healthy, and can help produce more new cells. So increase the cellular growth as well. Now, the second range of ingredient that we have is panthenol, basil, and green tea. So now what are these three things doing exactly? They all, if you see, is written very clearly. It says give you soothing complex. So what is the purpose of panthenol? Panthenol is a very good moisturizing agent, but at the same time, it really calms your skin down. It really makes your skin soft, and it also really relaxes your skin when your skin is very stressed. Okay, so panthenol has this formula wherein if you see, even in men products, aftershave gels has got panthenol because of this soothing effect that we have. Whenever we shave or whenever we are getting a lot of pimples, so our skin is very stressed. So we need something which is soothing and calming formula. That's about panthenol. Now let's go on to the next ingredient, which is basil. Now, what does basil do? Basil has got multi benefits in Indian Ayurveda. However, over here, the major benefit of basil over here is antioxidant, which has got the calming effect on your skin, and also it helps you create more cell, helps you create more in reducing your pimples, in reducing your dark spots, and in helping you create more and more cell renewal system is increased with the help of basil along with the antioxidant properties. Now, third ingredient that we have is the green tea. So green tea, we all know the benefits and the we all know that green tea helps you reduce weight, but that's not the only benefit that we have. So we have a lot of benefits of green tea. Right here, what it is doing is it is actually protecting your skin barrier system. That is the first layer that we have on our face, and the skin barrier system. The stronger the skin barrier system, the healthier your skin is. Okay. So these three ingredients, they calm down your skin, help you create more cells, and make your skin barrier system strong so that your skin is very, very healthy and strong. Now, let's understand how many products that we have in Pure Skin. So we have total 6 products in Pure Skin. 3 products that we use on daily basis, which is in routine, and 3 products out of which 2 products you use twice a week, and 1 product is optional, or we call it as SOS, as per the requirement. Okay, so number 1 product is face wash. What do we do, or what do we expect from a face wash? We expect from a face wash, especially when you have pimples, when you have blemish prone skin. So what do you expect? You want the face wash to remove all the extra oil that you have on your face, remove all the extra dirt, extra makeup or anything that you're applying from your face, and do not strip off your natural oil. So this is exactly what it does. Is this is a gel based cleanser which very gently removes all the extra oil, but do not dries up your skin. It has got salicylic acid, so it unclog your pores, and it also reduces the inflammation that you have on your skin. So this is designed to prevent, or to prevent the upcoming blemishes that you can have on your skin, and also the oil that we have on our skin, so that it reduces the oil, so that your skin feels more light and healthier. Now, when we talk about the consumer testing, 90% of the people agree that the moment you start using it, you start instantly feeling that the extra oil has been removed and your skin is feeling much more lighter. 93% people agree that their skin feels much more deeply cleaned and purifies. So this is about the cleanser. Now let's talk about the toner. So what does exactly the toner do? Especially when you have pimple prone skin, your skin is automatically very oily. So the toner has the property of bringing your skin back to the normal self, or bringing it to the neutral mode, so that your skin doesn't release a lot of oil. So toner, what does it do is it has got the toner also has got salicylic acid and gluconolactone. Both of them, as we discussed, has got the properties of removing the extra dead cells that you have on your skin. Along with that, what it does is it also removes, or what do we call is any kind of marks that you have from your skin, and also controls the infection that you have on your skin. Along with that, it also reduces your pores, because when your skin is very prone to pimple, you are oozing out a lot of oil that actually increases your pore size. But then with time, this reduces your pores and diminishes your pores, and which actually makes your skin look much more youthful. So when we talk about the consumer testing says that 90% people agree that their skin is exfoliated and the dead cells feels removed, and they have seen the dead cells being removed and their skin becoming more clearer. 84% agree that reduces the redness marks of the blemishes that they have on their skin. And this, especially the toner, is targeting to prevent the blackheads, very common problem, and the enlarged pores to come back to the normal self. Remove the blackheads and reduce the enlarged pore sizes. Okay. Now, the third one, which is we call it as a face cream or a moisturizer. The purpose of this is to give your skin the required level of hydration that we need. So what happens is, generally people assume that when you have a oily skin, you're not supposed to put moisturizer. Why? Because the reason is that your skin is already oily. However, it's just vice versa. The second layer of our skin, from where the oil is being produced, is like a factory. When it feels that there is no supply of oil or the required moisture on the first layer of our skin, so what does it do is it actually starts producing more oil from the second layer and starts sending it to the first. When you apply a good moisturizer on your first layer, the second layer gets a message that okay, now there's a required amount of hydration that you're getting from the skin on the first layer, so you do not have to produce a lot of oil. So keeping that in consideration, even if your skin is oily, you need to apply face cream and or a light texture moisturizer. And especially when we're talking about pure skin, when we're talking about this particular range, you are supposed to apply the face cream of pure skin, because of the ingredients that we have salicylic acid, we have glutenolactone over here, and along with that we have the mattifying effect of the lotion. So what exactly is mattifying effect? Mattifying effect means any extra oil that you see, or like there's a continuous shine. People, you will see people who have oily skin, they have a continuous shine. If you put a tissue paper, it actually becomes wet. So this actually mattifies or removes the extra oil also that you have on your skin, but gives you the required hydration. So 88% people agree that their skin, which used to shine like anything, is now much more reduced. 84% people agree that their skin is much more clear compared to what it used to have. 87% people agree that their skin is much more moisturized, much more hydrated, and they have seen very much reduced hyper pigmentation and upcoming future blemishes that they used to feel as a problem. Okay, so three-step formula in routine that you'll use is cleansing, toning, and face cream in the morning routine and in the night routine. These are on regular basis that you're supposed to use. Now, let's talk about the two products that is optional and also that you're supposed to use twice in a week. So number one is the face mask. Okay, what is the purpose of the face mask? The purpose of the face mask is to give your skin more required hydration. Along with the hydration, the marks that you have on your skin requires more targeted and more a solution or a targeted formula and a specific duration on which it should stay on your face so that the marks and the effects of the blemishes goes off. So what does the face mask does is that this actually purifies and reduces the blemishes that you have on your skin, because this also has got salicylic acid, and this reduces, unclogs your pores and removes all the extra oil that you have on your skin. And this also has been agreed by 86% of people that they have reduced, or they have felt that the future blemishes have really, really reduced. This is what people, the consumer testing is saying. 86% people are saying that the extra sebum that was being produced from the second layer to the first has been very much in control, and 86% people agrees that their skin feels much more light, but a healthy shine, a healthy glow is there on their face. Okay, now we have something which we call it as scrub. Now, scrub is an exfoliant. The purpose of the scrub is that we should remove all the extra dead cells that we have on our face so that our face feels more lighter. All the pores are being unclogged, and so that the new cells can be created faster, and all the blemishes or the hyperpigmentation that you have because of the blemishes just goes off. Scrub is also very good in terms of people who are suffering from whiteheads, people who are suffering from blackheads, people who are suffering from any other clogging on their pores, on their face. If you use this scrub, this is amazing. This gives brilliant results. You just have to use it twice a week. Use it for about 1 to 2 minutes on your face. Super duper easy and super duper effective to get a result. So 90% people agree that exfoliation has really removed the dead cells on their skin. Their skin looks much more prepared for the face cream and the face mask that you're going to apply, and it actually showing very good results to the products that you're applying post that. Really helping, the scrub is really helping them unclog their pores, and also the future blemishes are really getting controlled. Okay, so now total 5 products is what we have discussed so far. Number one was the cleansing, toning, moisturizing that you do in the routine. Now, when you want to include the clay mask and also the scrub, so what would be your routine? Step number one is going to be your cleanser, so that your face is clean completely for the next product that you're going to use. The step number two is going to be your scrub. So you're going to take a little amount of scrub on the back of your hand, apply it on your face, and give a light massage. Do a very light massage on your face and use it for about 1 to 2 minutes. Wherever you feel you have more concerns, like you have blackheads, whiteheads, or anywhere, just apply it there. If you have any active pimple, if you have any kind of pimple which is live, please avoid or leave that pimple, because you might bleed, you might hurt that pimple. So leave that area, and apart from that, you can apply it anywhere where you do not have any live or active pimple or active blemish. Okay, then after 1 to 2 minutes, once you have removed, wash off your face with a scrub. The step number three over here is going to be your face mask. So apply your face mask nicely and leave it for about 5 minutes minimum. 10 minutes on a higher side, max to max, not more than that. Once 5 to 10 minutes have completed, then your step number four is going to be your toner, and step number five is going to be your face cream. So step number one, cleanser. Step number two, scrub. Step number three, mask. Step number four, toner. Step number five, face cream. Now, how many times can you repeat this step in a week? You can use it twice with a difference of 48 hours in between. Try to do it preferably in your night routine, and also make sure that if you have any active pimple, any pimple which is live or which is painful, please do not scrub it around that area. Okay, now the next and the last product that is left is the this SOS gel that you see. This is a blemish SOS gel. The purpose of this gel is if you have any new pimple coming up, because what happens is it takes about 24 hours for one pimple to grow. For example, if you see, I have one pimple which is coming up here. So if I know that this will grow in 24 hours and it will become really big. So I will take this SOS gel and I will directly apply it on this area. Okay, so once I apply it on this area, what will happen is that it will actually reduce the redness and the inflammation and the spreading of this pimple. It will control it. Okay, so this is what it is going to do. The SOS gel is like a beautiful, very effective product. It actually reduces the redness and the inflammation that you can have in that can actually become worse in the coming time. So this actually controls that particular thing. So within 24 hours, you will see that the signs of this new pimple will go. So as I told you that there are 3 formulas on which Pure Skin works. Number one, whatever pimple marks, whatever pimples that you had, the leftover marks, it will remove that, unclog your pores. Second formula that it works on is if you have an active pimple, it will control the inflammation, control them from spreading. And the third is in the second step itself, it will remove the extra oil, excess oil, remove the all the antimicrobial properties that you have, control the inflammation. And the third step is if in case you have a new pimple coming up, it will control it from there, from the beginning itself, so that it doesn't spread at all. So the size of a new pimple will reduce within 8 hours, and you will see that 40% it comes under control, and within 24 hours even the spot or the mark of the pimple will start going off, and within 24 hours it will be like completely under control, no new pimples. So this is like a very very effective product. So that's about the Pure Skin. Pure Skin, whom can you suggest? It is irrespective of the gender. It's a unisex product. Male, female, you can give it to anybody. Anyone who's suffering from blackheads, whiteheads, you can suggest them Pure Skin. From the age range of 12 till the age range of 19, 20, Pure Skin is very, very effective. And Pure Skin gives you very good results if you use it for about 3 months. Okay. So go ahead, use Pure Skin, and do let me know that how are the results in the comment box. Okay. Thank you so much.